Now my nephew.
So he hits both free throws. And the Knicks with possession. Last time they met was in New York.
It was, frankly, embarrassing. I was shocked by their disorganization, and I think they were too.
Well, frankly, they should be shocked. I mean, that kind of effort simply won't cut it in today's NBA. Let's see if they take any lessons from it.
And that one's good. Shake and bake.
The improved passing of Porter Jr. That's the next part of his evolution.
And just about a minute into this first quarter. Pass to Bridges. Back to Brunson. Let's go with a three. They grab their own miss. And here's Hart. Launches a three. Drops in the three.
That's just Josh Hart getting to his spot, being shot ready. Nicely done.
Here's shake and bake. Brunson defending.
Are you serious? That is some power from a point guard.
Oh, I love backcourt players with some up.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Here's shake and bake. 6 points for him. Pass to Wolf. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Sometimes with that much of a height advantage, resistance is futile.
Outside Anunoby. Back to Brunson. 5 on the clock. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Anunoby can't get it to go. The Nets have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, shake and bake in the last matchup against the Knicks played some superb basketball. He dropped 27 points and did what he always does. He got others involved. He just went out there and played his game, absolutely owning the opposition in the process. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Allie. Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
Here's Brunson. After the basket by Brooklyn. Towns outside to win the run. New York, no good that time either.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Here's Hart. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Hart's got 5.
How about that well-timed drop-off? Jalen Brunson just knows where to put the basketball.
A new lineup here for New York. Boy, it's been fun watching this player do his thing lately. Our player of the week for the Eastern Conference.
He's made himself the cornerstone of their offensive efforts recently, and he's providing for his squad in every regard on that end of the floor. Scoring, passing, picks, you name it, he's doing it.
Here's shake and bake. 10 points for him, and that one's good. Sharp.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Knicks trail by 5. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Here's Daudier. Pass to Diawara. Fires from deep. Knocks down the long J.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
The Nets have got all 6 shots to fall in the first. Down low. Here's Sharp. And the layup is good. Sharp's gotten his second bucket.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Here's McBride. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Boy, in the lane, making things happen. Nice effort.
Shake and bake. Pass to Sharp. Here's shake and bake. Back to Sharp. Pass to Dimon. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. 4 on the clock. It's tipped. Here's Kolek. No points yet. That misses. Had a chance to tie it.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. It's the Nets up by 2, and the second quarter is on its way when we return. Both teams making some changes here, and so the timeout by Jordi Fernandez here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Pass to Clowney. Here's Shake and Bake. 10 points for him. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. We've got Austin Reeves, sharp out there with Dimon, and it's Shake and Bake in at the point. So that's the Nets 5. Fires it. Rebounded by Shake and Bake.
Taking what the defense gives you, exactly the shot you want, just doesn't go in.
And the bucket is good. And now it's a 12-point Nets lead.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
They are shooting it well from beyond the arc right now.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Here's Shake and Bake. The stats he's putting up, impressive. Averaging around 30.5 points a game. Just 4 to shoot. Clowney, and he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Outside McBride. Off target from 3-point range. Brooklyn leading by 11. Pass to Clowney. To the inside. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Now here's McBride. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. He gets it in there. A good chunk of the season is past us now, Grant. I'd imagine the wear and tear is adding up for some players.
Yeah, it varies from guy to guy. You know, vets are usually dealing with something just from playing so many years. But BA, the rookies, they're learning now what it takes to be in NBA condition. Woo! When you finish like that, you deserve to brag.
Impressive, no question.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay?
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And let's take a look at some of the players we expect to participate in this year's dunk contest. Always an exciting event.
Yeah, year after year, these guys find new ways to innovate and stun the judges. It's remarkable stuff.
If he can keep raking in the votes and hold on to his number 4 spot, he'll make the cut for the contest for sure.
And I see no reason why he shouldn't. And frankly, I think he's got a pretty good shot at wowing the judges and winning the whole thing.
So that's how things are currently looking for the dunk contest. But of course, we'll update you with the latest news as we receive it.
And as this lineup starts to take shape, this event is only getting more and more exciting. And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. Bridges finds Anunoby to the middle. Here's Brunson. Great finish inside by Brunson.
This is what makes Jalen Brunson special. You've got to knock down contested shots. Mr. Brunson up to the task.
Here's Shake and Bake. Brunson defending. Count that bucket. Shake and Bake's got 18 points in the game.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Brunson surveys. Ooh, Brunson throws it down.
Wow, Jalen Brunson off his feet. Man, that's a big-time finish.
The steal. Hart from long range. No good on the buzzer beater. And so we wrap up the first half. Brooklyn out in front. They lead by 13. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody.
Well, they have guys popping off the bench, putting up numbers. That's their real advantage.
Yeah, nothing secondary. And next up, here's a... Thanks for tuning in.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And Reeves has got the ball here for Brooklyn. Checking out the group from Mike Brown to start the second half. We've got Mikal Bridges. Josh Hart is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's OG Anunoby, and it's Brunson in at the 1. That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one. And the Eastern Conference has been great to watch so far. Here's how things are shaking up midway through the season. You take a look at the Nets. They've been outstanding halfway through this season, looking cohesive and playing for one another. And, of course, the Knicks, pretty far behind right now.
Well, I think for Brooklyn, there is a lot of talent on this team, and they've delivered. They're having a great season, and it's only left their fans wanting more.
Well, how about the momentum they have built to get off to this fantastic start? All positive vibes right now for this group.
And Hart throws it down.
Josh Hart hammering it down. That's a message right there.
Here's Shake and Bake. He's got 18. Book it. He's now 9 for 11 after that one.
Well, dependability, right? That is not wasting possessions. This is all about taking and making good shots.
Outside Brunson. Ooh, Brunson, the sweet lefty stroke.
One of the things you love about Jalen Brunson, he takes quality shots. How about that look from 3?
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Those who've worked with Nets coach Jordy Fernandez rave about his people skills. He said, quote, "Am I very good at it? I don't know, but I try because I think it's important. When you have that relationship, especially in the tough moments, is when you can break through and be successful. Without it, it's tough, so you try to build it." Back to you, BA.
Thank you, Allie. Inside goes Brunson. Ooh, Brunson throws it down.
Boy, Jalen Brunson just reads what the defense concedes, and on that one, it's a drive.
Here's Shake and Bake. Brunson defending. Shake and Bake. The pass to Claxton. And stolen by Bridges. Fast break. Here we go. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Well, quick transition has Bridges positioned perfectly, puts the nice finish on the transition opportunity.
Doris, when you think about the career of Mikal Bridges, how impressive has his development been?
BA, I certainly think he's been a better player than people expected when he came out of college. What we know about Mikal Bridges is he's cross-positional defensively. He's made a number of big-time defensive plays in his defensive career. And offensively, he's proven more than just a three-point shooter. That fadeaway jump shot game is real.
Oh, it's stolen by Towns. He got a piece of it. Here's Shake and Bake. Brunson defending. Shake and Bake. Pass to Wolf. Now Porter. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Shot clock at 5. Inside. And he slams it in one-handed.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Let's see some of the numbers here for OG Anunoby. And New York has possession. The 12-point game. Here's McBride going inside. Drops in the layup for 2. McBride's got 6 points. 1:19 left in the third. Here's Shake and Bake. Outside for Porter. Pass to Shake and Bake. To the paint. Here's Clowney. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. 9 points in the game.
I'll tell you, an underrated thing right there. How effective that screen was. It just creates a lane to the cup.
The screener was leaning a bit.
Rudy Fernandez calls timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. We've got Sharp, Austin Reeves out there with Michael Porter. Then it's Dimon, and it's Shake and Bake in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. To the middle. The Doris offensive rebounding was down for a few years, but it's making a comeback.
What teams realize, Brian, is that you can absolutely corner crash, create extra opportunities for yourself without putting your defense at a deficit.
Pass to Mamukelashvili. Now here's Brunson. Not a lot of room. Sharp grabs the miss. Sharp's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Oh, it's exactly how you lead someone with the pass. Beautifully done.
Towns, left side. Shoots a 3, and he nails it.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
And Jordy Fernandez calls timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Brooklyn leading by 15. Here's Shake and Bake for 3. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence, impressive to see.
Hard outside. Screen by Bridges. From deep. Oh, the shot is off. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Here's Claxton. Outside Reeves. Here's Shake and Bake. And the Nets, another 3.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Anunoby passes to Bridges. Yes, sir, with the 3.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
He launches, sends it home from three-point land. Shake and Bake's got 9 points now in the quarter. Outside Brunson. Pass to Towns. And here's Hart. Towns on a screen. There's the 3. Brooklyn pulls it in. Shake and Bake's got 6 rebounds in the game.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Nets.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And they notch another win, number 34 of the year.
But they've got 2 more chances to get some revenge. The matchup doesn't favor them, but against a conference opponent, they're gonna battle hard.
And what a huge performance it was for Shake and Bake.
You love this guy's confidence. He believes every shot is going in, and boy, a whole lot of them did.
43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. New York no good that time either. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend. With very little left on the clock, they've got a comfortable lead, and the fans are loving it.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Towns finds Bridges. New York working the ball around now. Just 5 on the clock. Hart from long range. Sharp grabs the miss. Here's Shake and Bake. And that one is stuffed right through.
At some point, does the defense decide we need to send more at him? Because right now he is scoring at will.
So we see the Nets taking the W here. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding.
Breaking news in the association is MP is believed to have inked a 6-figure deal with one of the top anime studios in Japan to create a TV show based on his life. Anime is very popular with today's NBA players, so it seems like a natural fit. Should be a very fun project.
Tear it up.
I'm here with MP at the world premiere of his new sensational anime. Tell me, MP, who are you wearing?
Oh, you know I got a little off the rack on. that was a joke. I'm not.
Oh, I
really
love that.
fashionable.
Now tell me, if you could be a penguin or a giraffe, what would you be and why?
Oh yeah, I've thought about this one. Okay, I would probably be a giraffe because I love the long necks.
Oh, I'd
and
be a
this-
penguin. I mean, the way they waddle around and those cute little tuxedos they wear.
You mean they're coloring?
Oh, I mean, I would just die. I mean, they are so cute.
Yeah, I guess they are pretty cute.
Okay, before I let you go, I have one last question that the viewers are dying to know.
Mm-hmm. Shoot.
Is there a Mrs. MP?
No, I'm just focusing on basketball right now, and I don't really have time to.
Oh, that
to
is
date.
so Aries coded. You need to get yourself a Libra who can bring more balance and harmony into your life. I mean, you're an Aries, aren't you?
All set up. Ready to pick your theme for the second half of the season?
Siempre listo. Let's do it. What's up, everybody? It's your boy MP, and I'm here to announce a new season of Out of Bounds, where I'll be showing you some of the most effective moves in my bag.
That sounds sick. What you gonna hit us with? Has he pull up midi or?
I mean, I might, Xander. I just might. You know, having a deep bag is all about keeping your defender off balance. So we're gonna highlight 6 games against the league's elite defenses and show you how I put them on tilt. We'll get deep into the world of Euros, step backs, reverses, and more. So hit those like and subscribe buttons. You don't want to miss any of these videos. I promise you.
Let's get it, MP.
The first 45,000 fans will get the
Coming right up, the Spurs taking on the Nets. We're so happy to celebrate New Year's Day with NBA action. Hoping everyone got enough sleep last night. Greg, I know you did, but Happy New Year nonetheless.
Yeah, and I know you didn't make it to the ball drop either, Kevin, especially since you had to prep for this game. Now, hopefully these players had the same mindset.
And a look at the starters for San Antonio. Filling the perimeter spots are Castle and Vassell. And Wembanyama's out there with Kuminga. And it's Fox in at the 1 spot. Now, here's Vassell. He's covered closely. Fox passes to Vassell. Wembanyama trying to free himself up. And Fox gets it to go.
Nice work inside from the smaller Fox. So cunning and crafty around the rim.
There's shake and bake. He had 37 points last game out. That one drops for him.
And an efficient start here offensively, working it inside for the easy 2.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Well, Jordi Fernandez and I got a chance to talk for a bit. He talked about how difficult it is to match up against Victor Wembanyama. Coach said the biggest concern is Wemby's defense. His rim protection is game-changing. But he told me that it doesn't mean settling for outside shots. It means ball movement and spacing the floor will be key. Kevin?
Okay, Ellie, thank you. You know, some interesting news I just heard about MP off the court. He and Karl Anthony Towns and Tyrese Maxey all set to have their likenesses featured in an upcoming anime.
And I believe it'll center around their lives as basketball stars. So not a huge stretch for them. But I saw the poster that was released, and I have to admit, it looks incredible.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
The Nets have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Shake and bake passes to Sharp. There's shake and bake. Just 5 on the clock. They set the screen. Here's Wolf. Takes the assist and lays it in. Pick out the pass nicely.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
And Fox gets it to go.
Over his career, Fox has increased his three-point attempts, gotten much more comfortable with his jumper.
And the speed of De'Aaron Fox. Wow. He gets up the court in a hurry.
And you combine his water bug quickness with the towering size of Wembanyama. It's a 1-2 punch that promises to confound opponents for years to come.
Fires for 3, and again it's San Antonio with a 3.
Pure confidence. The moment the ball hits Fox's hands, he's letting it fly.
Here's shake and bake. Guarded by Fox. And stolen by Vassell. To the paint. Looking for Kuminga. He gets it there.
And over time, we've seen Kuminga be a more aggressive scorer, especially when he has the ball inside.
Outside, Porter. To the middle. Here's shake and bake. Vassell grabs the board.
Oh, you got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
The wide open look here for Fox. The three-pointer, no good.
Yeah, not his best night in terms of shot selection. Lucky for him, his teammates have picked up the slack.
And now the fast break. Fox with the ball. And Kuminga throws it down.
That's as easy as it gets for Kuminga. Defense has to bring more energy than that.
There's 49 seconds left in the first. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Wolf passes to Shaken. Shot clock at 6. They need this, and it's good on the way in. Wolf got 6.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
Outside, Kuminga. And here's Vassell from the arc. Nets trail by 5. Fox with the steal. Goes up, and it's Fox with the jam.
Well, this is what Fox loves to do. Terrorize you in the open floor.
There's shake and bake. Guarded by Fox. There's the screen. And stolen by Castle. And we reach the end of the first quarter. It's the Spurs as they end the first. He's checked in for the Spurs. De'Aaron Fox comes in for Harper. Spurs leading by 3. On the court right now for the Spurs. Fox and Castle are their guards. Ryan is out there with Luke Cornett. And it's Vassell in at the small forward position. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. All right, I'm just getting this in my headset. I'm told we have Shams Charania, our 2K insider, on the line. He's now with us, and some important NBA news. Hey, Shams, what do you have for us?
Thanks, Kevin. Closing in on the trade deadline, the Sacramento Kings front office is getting things done. They've talked about needing to toughen up their perimeter defense, and they did that and more by going out and making a deal for OG Anunoby. Many of his peers consider Anunoby the best perimeter defender in the league, and he will completely reshape this team's defense. The price wasn't cheap, but it was one they'll happily pay.
Hey, Shams, we appreciate the report. Always some interesting news to find out about the NBA. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, shake and bake in the last matchup against the Knicks was outstanding. He ended up with 37 points, and he was dialed in from long distance. But remember, he also was great on the stripe. Putting in a performance like that one really builds momentum in your direction. We'll see how far he rides that wave tonight, guys.
Nice work there, Allie. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance.
Stan, Michael Porter Jr. is a crucial piece to this offense.
Oh, he absolutely is, Kevin. First of all, we know that shooting provides space for other people to operate, and he certainly does that. But Michael Porter Jr. is also a very timely cutter and gets his share of easy buckets.
Shake and bake. Started by Fox.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots. And so, Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. So, for the Nets, Sharp comes in for Nicholas Claxton. And Demons subbed in for Austin Reed. San Antonio also making some changes. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for Luke Cornett. And it's Harper in for Stephon Castle. Shake and bake passes to Sharp. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Pass to Wembanyama. And here is Harper. Back to Wembanyama. Oh, the rim with an easy reach of Wembanyama.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
Here's Shake and Bake. 6 points for him. 26 seconds left in the first half. Just 5 to shoot. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Wolf, no good.
Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yeah, unless it's a gimme, there's no reason to put up an early shot here.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Inside, Shake and Bake.
Tossing a pass to the interior. That's what you want to do. Get into the paint.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Spurs lead by 5. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
They've controlled the pace, and it's been fast. Getting out in the open court and scoring before the defense can get set.
Says the Jet. And let's move to some recent... Thank you for being with us.
Welcome back. The calendar has flipped over, and so have we, into the second half of our broadcast. It's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Well, I just love his fearlessness so far. He's charging inside like no one can stop him.
We've got Demon. He's out there with Shake and Bake. Porter is out there with Sharp. And it's Wolf in at the 4-man position. And that's the group for Jordi Fernandez as we begin the second half. Well, Greg, you've had a long NBA career, so I'm curious, what's one of the biggest changes you've noticed since you've retired?
Well, you know, one that doesn't get talked about enough, length. You know, players these days are just longer, especially in the backcourt, and that wing position. Feels like every team has a guy 6'9" or taller that is a pure perimeter player.
Lets it fly. The rebound by Sharp.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
And that one's good by Porter.
Well, that's his game. Porter Jr. is a knockdown shooter off the catch.
Outside, Fox. Vassell wide open. And the 3 off target. Down low. And finished off by Porter.
Ouch. Unbelievable jam from a player who's given us more than his share of greatness in his time.
You're right, Greg. Defense was nothing but an afterthought on that drive to the hoop.
Well, if you give up that lane that easily, you got to expect he's going to attack the rim with some force.
That's trailed by 5. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you, guys. Well, Victor Wembanyama drawing fans league-wide. Pacers coach Rick Carlisle proclaimed, "I've never seen a player like this. I'm in awe of his talent, his size, his aptitude for the game, his skill, his feel, you name it. And in due time, it's very possible that he will be the face of world basketball." Back to you, Kev.
Yeah, he's taken over. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. No question, Michael Porter Jr. is a true shooter. And he gets out there and scores, it seems like, every possession.
Well, listen, Michael Porter Jr. is not only a great shooter, he's got that high release that people can't get to. So he knows when he shoots it. It's just a matter of make or miss.
Austin Reeves is checked in for Michael Porter. And San Antonio also making a switch. Ryan's checked in for Vassell.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
Three-pointer. That one's good. The San Antonio lead is cut down to just 2 points from the bucket from Shakenvik.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Timmon, that's good.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Spurs have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. And Wembanyama outside. 1:31 left in the third. Easy money for Wembanyama.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Brooklyn. And let's quickly jump to the 2K leaderboard to find out which point guards have been the highest scorers over the last month. Well, you look at Shake and Bake, third in the league. He typically dominates out there. He can seemingly score at will.
Well, this is a collection of maybe the most well-rounded players in our league. I mean, to see those kinds of scoring numbers from the point guard position, it is crazy.
Well, that's one of the biggest changes in the league over the years. Point guards are now expected to score. They have to do more than just pass.
Pass to Wembanyama. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Fox has got 3 assists in the game. From outside the arc, rebounded by the Spurs. Their next game is in San Francisco, so a road game with the Warriors. That's game 4 of 4 out on the road for him. Wembanyama sets a screen for Fox. Fires the 3. Wembanyama, what a high release on the 3.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop him.
Here's Shake and Bake. It's rebounded by Kuminga. Kuminga's got 4 rebounds in this game. 17-foot shot on the way. And the Spurs scoring again.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean,
all right, come on, this is your time.
Team's changing it up here. And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Money from the wing. Fox has got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, he's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
On the floor for San Antonio, filling the perimeter spots are Castle and Vassell. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Jonathan Kuminga, and it's Fox in the corner.
Well, the screen is what gave him space to make his move.
San Antonio leading by 9. Fox! And the 3 misses.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Well, that's part of his role. With great size, they rely on him to help control the board.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Well, Kuminga isn't the most consistent free throw shooter, so he's not the worst person to send to the line.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
And on top of that, they've really been dialed in from deep, just dropping triple after triple.
just 4 to shoot. Sharp with a screen on Fox. A three-pointer. Good.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Going inside, outside, Wembanyama. Wembanyama sets a screen for Vassell. The three is off.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Oh, the layup finish off an excellent lead pass.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Fox feeling it out a bit. Missed on the three. Nets trail by 7. 1:02 left in the game. Fox with the steal. And Fox with a clear path to the basket. And he gets off the break with a jam.
No swiping it from Fox. Look at those handles. Plus, he finishes it off.
Oh, one dunk after another. Woo! Let's lose a three. Doesn't get that one. And the Nets with possession here. Now Sharp. Porter outside. Fires the three. Knocks down the three.
I like going to Porter there. He's got great size for a wing and can come up with big points.
And that's an intentional foul.
13.
Here's San Antonio, and they go to the intentional foul.
15.
Grid on the first, and that puts them up by 5. And he is unable to get the second one.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
And then foul, trying to extend that game.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's shake and bake. Guarded by Fox. 4 on the clock. Drained from outside.
Well, so many bigs excel from three-point range these days, and he's right up there with the best.
And so it's Mitch Johnson calling timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. And so it's San Antonio who scrape by with the win. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic...
Your team lost, but you were everywhere, Block.
Blocks are nice, but they're not the only way to play defense. Sometimes you might have a bunch of blocks because you can't stop anyone from getting into the paint. But harder...
Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, Jennifer. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. And for all of us here at the table, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and our terrific sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us tonight. We'll see you later on.
All right, MP, we recently announced we'll be doing a deep dive into your bag for Out of Bounds.
Yo, all my unks out there are crazy. Like, this thing